Hi, my name is Lentii. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Lentii, and today I'm here to answer some questions that was brought to you by our Instagram users. And yeah, so the first one is when will the Lentii planner be up and running? And I wish I could give you like a specific date, but as of now, we are in the midst of developing the final code, and our best guesses is it's going to be up and running within a month and a half to a month. Yeah, that's kind of the range we're going for. Yeah, so the next question is, can you rent a car via Lentii already? Well, the way Lentii works is that we have our travel planner section and we have our search planner section. And through the search planner, you'll be able to search across sectors such as carpool, accommodation, car rentals, boat rentals, potentially even parking. As of now, you're able to solely search across accommodation rentals and carpool rides, but the car rental is actually something that's very close in our pipeline. We're in the moment in talks with several different private car rental platforms as opposed to getting them in and becoming partners with us. So we already actually have something in the pipeline. So shortly is my best answer. I can't really give you a specific date though, unfortunately. The next question is, when will there be added other stuff than carpool and home rentals? It's kind of the same. Car rentals is the next thing we have in our pipeline, and we are currently actually in talk with partners. But you know, I can't give you a specific date. The best estimate I have is within a month, actually, a month to 2 months. That's my best answer because it's not in our hands. Some of them needs to have developed in order to integrate with us. So it becomes a little bit technically, but yeah, that's my best answer. Within February, latest, hopefully. The next question is, will there be an extension to outside of Europe? That's actually a good question. We mainly focus on the European market, but some of our partners are actually global, which means that you'll actually be able to search across services that are outside of Europe. We won't really guarantee that we can provide the full range of services outside of Europe. So yeah. Actually, we will already shortly, within a month, we'll be able to onboard even more house rentals, and around 2 million actually. And by that point, we will actually have more. We'll have a range of house rentals outside of Europe. As for the other categories, as of car rental and carpool, I can't really give you a specific date for when that will be available for destinations outside of Europe. But yeah, the next question is, how was the Lentii logo created? That's a good question too. So we were actually in the midst of going around multiple iterations on how the logo should look like and what it should kind of convey. But we kind of settled with the current version, which was kind of like got some inspiration from kind of a weird looking B shape, and then we kind of altered it to an L shape, and then we tipped it so it became a heart, and within it we had the L, and actually the third thing that it's kind of supposed to represent as well as for being a heart and L is actually a pin on a map. So that's kind of the three things that we're trying to convey with the logo. So yeah, multiple iterations, but that's kind of the way it kind of came to be. Why is it called Lentii? It's a good question too. So we were originally we really wanted the name to be something that was in connection to the sharing economy vision and an idea we had about making sharing economy services widely available for users. In that sense, we kind of wanted the name to be something that incorporated the word lender, like to lend a hand, or the thing of kind of supporting each other. And that actually became the first name we were planning on going with, which was lender. But unfortunately, we couldn't. Well, not unfortunately, but we couldn't get that name. And then we kind of looked upon some other ways, and then we fell upon Lentii. And Lentii actually has several meanings because it incorporates the word lent, to lend a hand, to lend something, but also it has two eyes, which could be kind of translated into the Roman number of 2. So then you would have the wording lent to, and that's kind of the vision and the idea of sharing economy is kind of to help each other and to lend to other people, whether it's a service or work or a rental. Yeah, so that's kind of the originality of the word Lentii, and also we kind of think that it sounds a little bit happy with 2 eyes in the end. So yeah, and then another one is if we're going to any kind of Dragon's Den events, or in Denmark as it's called Løvens Hule or something like that, Lion's Den, and actually that's a good question, because, well, we aren't going to any Dragon's Den events, but if you stay tuned, maybe you'll hear something about us in the television for some other events. I won't disclose too much, but if you stay tuned, you'll probably be able to see something that relies to Lentii within beginning of this year on television too, Danish television. Really tell anything other than that. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll keep you posted at least. And the last question is, how did the Lentii concept come to you? That's kind of a longer story, and I think I will save that for another video. So yeah, so you got a little bit of a cliffhanger going on there. But yeah, stay tuned, and then I'll probably reveal how we came up with the concept.